What do you got? She's got tattoos, right? She's got plastic surgery. She's got a septum piercing. And I don't know about lip filler. So my question is, this is for you, Mason. Would you date a girl who wore this much makeup with septum, nose piercing, face filters, maybe lip fillers, and fake boobs, and blasted full sleeve tat? And to the rest of the panel, tattoos. Sorry, it's taking me like 10 minutes to get to the fucking point.
I will not date a
okay.
man with fake boobs.
Okay. Fair.
Yes.
To the panel, tattoos in general. Red flag, green flag. Do you like them? Do you dislike them?
I think they're a red flag, but I love them.
You think it's a red flag if... By the way, are you... what's your orientation? Are you straight, bi?
I'm bisexual.
And is it red flag for both men and women?
Yes.
Really?
I also have tattoos.
You have tattoos. So
Yeah, and
are
I have
you
shirts.
a red flag?
If you're asking me, I would say no, but if you're asking my ex, I would say yes.
I mean,
would
the
say yes.
tattoos are not where I would say the red flag comes from.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say there's probably some other
Yeah,
things that I would
a
stem
few
from.
other character flaws I might red flag.
I don't think I have any flaws. Thank
Okay.
you.
Zero flaws. Okay.
Zero flaws.
Zero.
Okay.
So yeah, just around the table, do tattoos, are you attracted to them? Red flag, green flag?
I don't think I would date a man without tattoos.
Without tattoos?
Yeah, I think
You have a couple,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I don't think a man that doesn't have any tattoos would date me. So it kind of goes both ways.
No.
I think
There's
so.
plenty of tattoo-free men
That like
would
girls
date
with
you.
tattoos? I don't think so.
I don't know about that actually.
Yeah, I don't
kinda
think so.
disagree.
No, I think...
Yeah, there is
One of them
definitely
seems
tattoos.
like a
There's a lot of...
I feel
I have no tattoos, and I've dated women with tattoos.
like
Okay,
a lot of
that was-
tattoos.
Okay, no, like not a lot.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
no,
but
like-
do you have a lot?
I mean,
don't-
my whole leg, my whole arm.
Yeah,
like,
I was
feel
gonna
like
say-
that constitutes as a fairly large amount of tattoos.
Yeah, I
Well,
feel
yeah,
like-
but like on the scale, yeah, okay, you don't have like just a little heart tattoo on your wrist, but you don't have like you're not blasted.
Oh
with
yeah,
face
no.
tattoos.
I mean,
yeah,
but to be
like-
honest, I'm like eventually gonna be like neck down, like.
Okay.
So I'm only 19. It's been a year.
Okay.
Oh
so
wow.
you're
Jeez. I've only been-
considering a neck / face tattoo.
If I'm very, very, very well off at some point, I'll do my neck.
I think
but
it
not my
would look
face.
really
Never the
good on
face.
I would never touch my face ever. I did say I would never touch my hands, and then I did. So
Oh,
Would
boy.
any girl here
It's
get
not
a
looking good for your
whatever
face.
logo tattoo? We'll pay for it.
get a logo.
How much would you pay
A
me?
whatever
Wow.
logo tattoo.
That's the deal. You'll pay for it. That's it.
I will pay
Wait,
for
does it have
it.
to be on the face?
I think he's paying for
No,
the
it doesn't
tattoo,
have to be.
not
That's
you.
what I'm saying. You pay for
Where
the
it
tattoo.
is.
That's it.
Depending on the size and the location, it certainly can be a negotiation. I'm open to considering terms.
But we can pick where we put it.
It has to be somewhere where you may semi-regret. No, I'm kidding.
Tramp stamp or whatever tramp.
whatever
stamp.
tramp
That would
stamp.
be a
think
good
that would be
tramp
amazing.
What about
Oh
like
my
on the
gosh.
lip? You know how people do
That could be.
tattoos
That
up
could
here?
be. That actually could be good.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
be
We
a
could talk.
hot
Actually,
That's not bad.
should we negotiate
I
this
think
shit
it'd
right
be
now?
really
next
hot. I would do
thumbnail?
it.
Go for it.
So if we pay for it, plus what? Or just for free?
I would not do anything for free.
Well, what if we just pay for it?
No.
A McDonald's cheeseburger.
I would accept a minimum of 10 grand.
Jesus.
Okay, all right. Slow down, buddy.
I think
Slow
you
down,
asked
buddy.
probably the most expensive person. Actually, no, I wouldn't do it for any amount of money. But
Okay, moving on. So tattoos, like, dislike, do you have any?
Yeah, I have two, and I personally don't care as long as it's not like a stupid tattoo, something that like they'll regret later.
Yeah,
like
I
I don't know,
agree.
like an ex-girlfriend name or something like that.
oh, that's
but
a hard no.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I like them. I don't really have a preference that bad.
I'm neutral about them. I don't really care if you have them or not. I mean, I have a few. They're like, you can barely see
Can't
them.
see
are
on
so
camera.
cute, though.
It's line work, so. But yeah, I don't care. I'm neutral.
I love tattoos, but people with tattoos don't seem to like me, so I kind of just chill with what I can get, you know?
Wait, you have tattoos, but people with tattoos don't like you.
A majority of the people that I've dated do not have tattoos.
Interesting.
Wait, okay. But people with tattoos dislike you.
Well, I wouldn't say dislike.
You just haven't had luck with those
Nah.
with tattoos.
Yeah.
Haven't you just not had luck with anybody?
Pretty much.
Ryan!
What? She's been on the show before. I've heard stories. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Facts.
All right.
I like tattoos. I think that they're like very attractive, and like I want tattoos personally. I just haven't gotten any yet.
Sure.
So like but if you don't, like, that's fine. Like, it's chill. But like, I don't like it when people are like, oh, I would never put anything
Sure.
in my body like that. It's
Okay.
just kind of like, why are you judging?
Mason, what about you?
Yeah. So I mean, there are scripture, there are verses in the Bible that discuss tattoos. I know. So in Leviticus, there are verses in particular that say that any markings on the body is a no-go. But I think in context of that passage in particular, it's the context in which they were discussing tattoos were exclusively related to pagans. So throughout the rest of Scripture, you don't see that other places. So I'm not convinced by one verse in Leviticus. I mean, there might be other places that discuss it, but there's one verse in Leviticus in particular that discusses that topic. So I'm not totally against it. I think it's a heart issue. So it depends on what the tattoo is. I've dated girls with tattoos. I've dated girls without tattoos. I don't have any tattoos, and if I were to get one, it would have to be something extremely meaningful. Actually, the one tattoo I probably will get is my wedding ring. Eventually when I get married at some point.
Okay.
I have no tattoos. It is very unlikely that I will ever get tattoos. I'm not opposed to dating somebody with tattoos, though. I have dated people with and without. So.
Okay. I don't have any tattoos. It's possible one day I could get some.
I will say, as long as they're tasteful.
Would you get the whatever tattoo on your lip?
You're gonna have to pay me
10 grand.
20,000 for that shit. No, I don't. I definitely not a lip tattoo. I don't think
You can
I'm
donate
gonna,
through Streamlabs.
I feel like I'm not the type of guy. Like, okay, you guys. Some of you have met me before. Some of you maybe first impression, right? Do I seem like the type of guy to have tattoos?
No.
I'm not the dude. I'm not that guy. What if I just had like a tramp stamp or some shit?
That'd be
just,
sick.
You'd be surprised, right?
It would be kinda
Actually, you might
cool.
be like, yeah, I'd see that. He's the type of guy.
Honestly, most guys that I know who wear flannels, I feel like they
Whoa,
have tattoos.
whoa. Oh, okay. They have
Yeah,
tattoos. I thought you were about to say tramp stamp. I was about
No,
to
no.
offended. Okay.
Also, I don't usually go looking at guys in the tramp stamp area.
You're
So
missing out.
Where are you viewing men with like their tramp stamp area exposed, Ryan?
I feel like that's a fair question.
I'm concerned.
As far as dating, I'd say tattoos are not a deal breaker, but I would say I lean towards having a slight preference towards women without tattoos. But it's not like, I think there's also a scale to it. Like, if all the way from like fully covered, there's some people that try to like 99% tattoo their entire body. Like that's no, and then it starts becoming more of a yes as you get closer to 0%.
How many people have you seen with their entire body tattooed?
Well, I'm just trying to articulate the point, but not many. Obviously, it's pretty rare.
Yeah,
But,
on
like,
the scale of like all of the tattoos versus none of the tattoos, like the less tattoos they have, the more likely you'll probably date them.
Sure.
yeah, but there's obviously other factors.
Well,
like,
yeah,
there's other
obviously you're not
factors,
going to look at a
Only
girl
factor.
that has tattoos and be like, she has no potential in ever talking to me ever.
Yeah, like the amount of tattoos, you have, for example, like that wouldn't be like 100% deal breaker, no go. I obviously want to further assess someone's.
Mental state.
So where do you
Let's
draw
talk
the
about
line?
your mental state now. What?
Where do you draw the line between like tattoos that are like acceptable versus too many tattoos, and what does too many tattoos represent for you? Like, what do you think is going to be the negativities of a woman having
Sure.
too many tattoos?
Well, I mean, I think some of it could be like a snap judgment about the person. I think depending on your socioeconomic position, on one hand, you have like people who are very wealthy, they can also have tattoos, but then like people who are, oh God, I'm going to sound kind of classist here. I think if you're not doing well, it says something about your financial reasoning. If you're like getting tattoos, it's like you're struggling financially, but you're
like
like
a-
inking up your body.
Like
Okay,
a
you're-
coping mechanism.
No, it's just like
Like you just don't know where to properly spend your money.
as
if
a
you're-
long-term partner.
Oh, like
if
you're stupid.
Okay.
No. Like,
Hold on. I got it. As a long-term partner, if you're making poor financial decisions, like if it's just like you want to fuck the person and they're attractive, cool. I'm not really interested in that. So for like long-term potential, I am looking at like various non-physical related things. So if you are making decisions with your money that you're struggling with money, but okay, let me get fully blasted in tattoos, I'm like, you're not very prudent when it comes to your spending. Like, so, but obviously like you have people who are extremely wealthy who can obviously like, and they're have a lot of tattoos. So it's not necessarily indication of like poor financial decision making. What else? Some people get tattoos for a variety of reasons.
Well, like for me personally, I have a mushroom tattoo here. I'm having it removed, but I got it when I turned 18 so that people wouldn't think I was 12.
That's valid.
Okay. You could just like, you could have just, here's my ID / birth certificate.
Yeah. Who's gonna pull out their ID?
Who's gonna just like, wait, but like,
Me.
you're just gonna, what do you mean, you?
I'll flash someone. You want to see my tattoo?
No.
I'm gonna pass on that,
No.
but,
It's not YouTube.
but
This outfit doesn't allow it either.
thank goodness.
in any case, we'll wrap up the point on this, but there's one more photo. So, okay, scroll up, bigger, make it bigger. Let's hide the lower half. Okay, and then
There you go.
wait, a little,
Better.
scroll out one, scroll up. There you go. Okay. So this is the other girl that was going to be on. As you can see, even more tattoos. She's got the neck tattoo. She has, it's not visible, but I think she has 4 face tattoos, right? Fake lips. So this is a bit more like, I would say, me personally, and Mason, you're free to weigh in. Like, I wouldn't date a girl. She wouldn't date me either. It's all good. But
She probably wouldn't, but it's probably for the best.
yeah, but it's not like I'm trying to clown on her. But what I'm saying is, just based off of the tattoos, to me, it's too much. It's a bit of a red flag. So yeah, Mason,
Yeah.
any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, so of course, when weighing in on the subject, I come at it with a biblical perspective, but just as a regular dude's perspective, if I look at a woman and she has a bunch of plastic surgeries, lip fillers, tattoos, all of this stuff, what happened where their self-image was so terrible where they had to change all of this stuff about their body? They're made in the image of God, and God made them, and all of a sudden they're just like, I don't accept that. I think God made a mistake with me. I think that he made me incorrectly, and I have a better version of myself than God has for me. And that's, honestly, it's more heartbreaking for me to see that than anything else. But yeah, I mean, it's not a deal breaker if they have certain plastic surgeries, but if it's like a persistent course in their life where they're constantly changing things, I don't want that.
There you have it. So with the girls here, neck tattoo,
No.
face tattoo.
Never.
Absolutely not.
No.
Would I get one or would I date someone with them?
Yeah, date.
Date? Yeah, I would. Because I'm not going to let something like, obviously it would be like a note in my book because that person probably has a lot of life experience that's led them to that point where they feel like they need to get tattoos on their face to project who they are outwardly, but that doesn't mean that they're a bad person or that they're going to be a bad partner.
Okay, there you have it. There